Hey everybody, it's your Thursday, Friday, Monday guy. Well, it's Monday. We've had a little bit of an issue. It's the Monday episode. Let's see, Ecclesiastes chapter 9. Here we go. So, I'm going to take this off. Well, check this out. I want to show you all this. It's called Life Places of the Bible. So when I was a kid, Life magazine, it was probably on its last legs, but you could still get in thrift stores and in old bookstores Life magazine from World War II. And it had all the pictures and stories of what was actually happening at the time. So it's kind of funny. So later on, when they try to rewrite history, you can look back at the Life magazine at the time if the news was accurate. But sometimes we know the news isn't accurate. But this is kind of cool. It's called Places of the Bible, the holiest places on earth. So I thought this was kind of a nifty old little thing I bought there. Anyways, Ecclesiastes chapter 9. So if you read that and you're catching on to Solomon, King Solomon, there is the theme. And he's basically telling you that, everything is useless because you're going to die. Basically, everything is you're going to die. So everything that you do, and things happen to people. But one of the things that I liked about Ecclesiastes chapter 9 is the verses 11 and 10 through 12. So I like those. Those are the ones I highlighted. And I'll read those to you. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your right mind. Let's try that again. Whatever your hand finds to do it with your might. For there is no work or device or knowledge or wisdom in the grave where you are going. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor the bread to the wise, nor riches to men of understanding, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. For man also does not know his time. Like fish taken in a cruel net, like birds caught in a snare, so the sons of men are snared in an evil time, when it falls suddenly upon them. So I thought that was pretty deep. And then, later on, 13 through 18, he basically goes into a little thing where he says that wisdom is superior to folly. And there's a little story about a guy, a poor man, and he came up with the solution to save the town, but then nobody remembered him because he was poor. Which sounds pretty typical, that's just kind of the way it is. But it's funny, King Solomon, for all his wisdom, at the end, he if you don't know what happened to him, maybe you should Google that, because for all his wisdom, he had 700 wives, which now we're starting to question his wisdom. Man, I'm good with one. 700 wives. Yeah. Anyway, so at the end, one of his wives or his wives betrayed him. So kind of interesting. It's a whole story though. You might want to check it out. So for all his wisdom. So never get too full of your own pride. That's for sure. Seek the Lord in everything you do, and every day you should ask the Lord what you should do. Hey Lord, what can I do for you today? I keep looking at my fish lighter. Somebody said something about my old lighter. It was a torch lighter, but apparently it had not maple leaves on it. It had something else on it, and somebody had commented on it, and I was like, I don't want to get rid of it. Well, is that what you want to represent? And I thought, it's a good lighter. It lights my pipe. I mean, the wind blows, and it's got a torch on it. And so this fish lighter, Sandy had one of these. It was kind of a novelty thing, and if you pull on the key ring, it works. You can do it like that. Anyway, the thing was, the one with the maple leaves on it, it broke. So when I was just trying to decide whether or not it was a good lighter or a bad lighter, or whether or not I wanted that to represent my image or something like that, the lighter broke. So some decisions make themselves, and some problems solve themselves. So I think that's a good lesson to learn. Some problems solve themselves. And I think King Solomon had a little bit of wisdom into that, don't you? So next time we're going to do Ecclesiastes chapter 10, all right, and then 11, and we're going to push through to 12, and we're going to be done with Ecclesiastes, and who knows where we're going next. All right, hey, remember, love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. All right? He may have a fish lighter, he may not.